Hello friends, welcome back. Now let's look at another function called index function in Excel. Index function is used to return a value from cell in a given range of data. We can use match function to determine the row and the column that we want. Now let's look at it in an example. So let's start a new Excel. Okay. Now here, let's take some sales data. We'll call this as product. And here months. Let's say January, February, like that. So let us go for about 7 to 8 months. Okay. And some products. Let us call the product as, let's say, speakers, mobiles, bottles, tables, or even like pencils, like that. And then we will have some random sales figure. So one thing we can try to do here is use random between, okay, and we'll give a range, like for example 1000 comma 5000. Okay, let's see what we get. I think we can round it, or let's let it be. So we have these values here. Okay. Now just to make sure that these values are not formula, because if you see they are all formula here, rand between. Okay. So to make them values, we can like copy them and again paste it here itself as values. Now this is we have covered in the last videos, previous videos. So if you feel that you don't know this, please go ahead and watch the previous videos. So now you can see here all the data is available. Now if I try to round this, let's see if I can round it. So it's is equal to round, let's say round up, and we'll call this as this, and round up to 4 digits. Let's see what we get. So here we get 38 because it's already round number. Okay, so let's leave it like that. So and here let us make it bold, and here also let's make it bold. All right. Now if I have here some kind of search, like for example here I'm going to search for the product, and here I'm going to give the month. So for example, if I go for the product speakers and for the month of February, then we get this, right? Just I'm keeping it as red so that we can work for this. So the product is speakers. Let me write it here like this, speakers, and month is Feb. So if you want the sales figure here, so sales figure we can get by using is equal to, and now we can use index. Okay. Now I want index, and you can see that the mobiles is in the 3rd row. So let's try to do that. So we have 3 here, and then okay, first we have to give the array. So let me do that. Let me select all this array here, comma, then the row number. So row number is 1 2, so let's say 2, comma, and then the column is 1 2 3 3, so let's go for 3 here, comma, and or just let's go with this and press enter. Now you got 2598. So is it correct? Let us see. No, it's not correct, because 2598 is for, oh yeah, it is correct, speakers. So I'm sorry, I should have done 2598 as red color and not this one. So let me reverse this. Okay, so it's working for this. Now suppose if I want to make it for mobiles, so I'll write here mobiles, and here again for February. Then if we want for mobiles February, then it is 2427. So how do we do that? So is equal to, and you write index is equal to index, bracket open, select all these records, comma, then we want the row number, right? So row number is 1 2 3 mobile, so put 3, and then we need column is 1, 2, 3. So 3, 3. Now if I go for this, you will definitely get 2, 4, 2, 7, which is fine. Now as you can see, this is all right, but this is manual process. So to overcome this manual process, we can use match function with index. But before we go to match, let us understand index in a better way. So if you see, the index function starts with is equal to, then index, then a1 colon h6. That means it is taking the area of a1 to h6 like this, the entire area. Then it says which row we want. So we want third row for mobiles, and which column we want. We want third column, that is 1, 2, 3, that is third column. That is how it is working. Now the problem is, suppose for some reason, if I change the mobiles with tables. So if I write tables here, okay, and if I write mobiles here, now you know that because of this correction, we should get this value here. Now since this is same value, let me just change it. Let's say 6,000. Now if I should get 6,000 because mobile has moved here. Now these kind of changes will not be seen here because we have given here 3, 3 as a fixed value, right? So to overcome this, we have to use index and we have to use match. Okay, so let's try that now. So I am removing that 3, 3, and here we are writing match, and here it says what you want to look up. I want to look up for the product name, and then it says okay, where is the lookup array, means where are the products. So you have to give only the products here, or you can give this and put a comma, and you know it is exact match or less than or greater than. We are going for exact match. Okay, that is for the product. Then we have to go for another match, and this match is for the month. So we'll go for the month, and we'll take the month over here. This is the month, comma, and we'll select the entire range here for the month, and then put a comma and then put a 0. Okay, then what is the next thing? That's it. I think we should work with this. So close this, press enter. Now let's see where we got it correctly or not. So we got 1612. So it is going here, but it should actually go for 6,000. So small change. For the first match, we have to take from A1 only. So we'll go for A1. Okay, press enter. Now it's working fine, right? So now if I want for pencils, like I have to just write here pencils. So pencils and enter. You got exactly 3653, which is perfect. Now if I want for June, so June pencils is 4077. So let me write June here and we'll see what happens. So June 4077, right? And as I said, if I change pencil, because maybe if there is any raw data correction, and if I move pencils right at the top, like I write pencils in the beginning, see it has changed already. So pencils for June has become 2473, and here of course speakers will come. And so if I write speakers now here in the product, so speakers for June is 4077, which is perfect. So this is how we have made use of index and made use of match. So I would request you to please follow along, do this on your system, and we'll take the next one in the next video. Thank you.